Hey guys, how's it going? So in this video, I'm going to show you how we added over $340,000 to Walkie Paws, who were featured on Shark Tank, I think, in 2021 on season 12. So Walkie Paws is a dog accessories brand. They sell dog boot leggings. They're the creators of the famous dog boot leggings. So if you guys have dogs that need some protection for their legs, you can check them out. Anyways, so in this video, I'm going to show you the exact strategy we used to add over $340,084 to Walkipause using email and SMS alone. So you can see two screenshots here. This is from Klaviyo and this is from Attentive. So Walkipause used to send their emails using Klaviyo first, and then they switched to Attentive for a few reasons. So I'm going to show you. So that's why these screenshots differ. So anyways, if you so this is the revenue we made from email and SMS on Klaviyo, and then we move to Attentive. So Attentive has different, it doesn't show the total revenue from different regions in one dashboard. So you need to select your region and then they show the revenue of that specific region. So this revenue that you see, over $100,000, is from Canada, and this revenue that you see here, over $200,000, is from USA. So if you add all these figures, $200,000, $100,000 plus this $16,000, that's how you get $340,000 that we added only using email and SMS alone. Now this revenue is email and SMS revenue alone. This is not their total revenue. As you can see here, this is the revenue driven by campaigns. This is the revenue driven by flows or journeys, which Attentive calls it. So this is email and SMS revenue alone. So anyways, all of this is way after the post Shark Tank hype. We didn't write the buzz that comes right after being on the show. This growth came well after all of that during the regular months when most brands see things slow down. So like I said before, they were on Shark Tank on 2021 and we started working with them in 2024. So anyways, if you guys want some proof, more proof, you can look at this testimonial from Lisa, the founder of WalkiePaws. This document will be linked in the description, so you can access this testimonial from this document as well. So anyways, here's the timeline. 2021, they were on Shark Tank. 2024, they hired us to run their email and SMS channels, and this video covers 15 months. After 15 months of working with them, that's why I'm actually making this video in July 2025. So anyways, this was their status before hiring us. They had one person managing everything. All of their marketing was managed by a single person. That was ads, email, SEO, social media strategy. Everything was done by one person. They didn't have a dedicated email marketing person. No one dedicated just looking at their email marketing setup. They did not have essential email flows. They were literally losing money because they didn't have email automations set up. They had high return rates and they had high abandoned cart rates as well. Like you guys know, 7 out of 10 carts are abandoned. So this problem was also faced by WalkiePaws. And they used to usually only send sale campaigns because they just had one person managing everything. He used to run sale campaigns, which did well, to give him credit. They did really well, but they were only running sale campaigns and they didn't have a proper campaign strategy. And they rarely ran A/B tests. They just did generic A/B tests and not ones that actually did matter. So this was their funnel before working with us. They would spend a lot of money to bring customers, to bring visitors to their website. And once their visitors would view a product, 58.6% of visitors would drop off. Now, this is a general e commerce statistic. On average, 58.6% of visitors drop off right after seeing the product. And out of those remaining few visitors, 7 out of 10 of them would drop off after abandoning their cart. And they were left with very few people who would actually end up purchasing. Now, the problem is, even though they had an amazing product, after spending a shit ton of money on ads, only a fraction of them would end up buying. They had no email systems to bring back lost traffic and recover these lost sales. And even the customers who ended up purchasing would often return their product due to sizing issues or wrong expectations. And they knew they could make significantly more revenue if they just fixed these problems. Now, here's how we fix these problems. When someone would come visit their website after seeing their ads, we would collect their emails through pop ups. The next thing that we did is set up a browse abandonment flow to recover visitors who would leave after just viewing a product. Like I said, 58.6% of visitors leave the website after just viewing the product. So we set up a browse abandonment flow to recover these visitors. Now, the next thing that we did, since 7 out of 10 people abandon their carts, we set up an abandoned cart flow to recover these lost sales. And we knew if we did this successfully, we would see a significant increase in sales. And the final thing that we did was set up a post purchase automation to reduce returns by managing customer expectations and product education. Now, let's say if someone still did not convert, the thing that's different now is that we had their email. They were now owned traffic, which we monetized. We didn't need to spend a lot of money on retargeting ads. Since we had their email now, all we had to do is put these subscribers through the welcome flow or the product, send them product education emails or send them cart recovery emails, upsells, promotions, and we nurtured them until they were ready to buy. Now, obviously, not all of them converted. That's practically impossible, but even a small percent that converted meant huge revenue. Now, let me break this funnel down individually to highlight a few things that we did differently, which worked. The first thing that we did for them is set up all of the core flows. And this is pretty much the same usual strategy that all the top brands follow. And I've covered that in multiple videos before. So I'm not going to go over each individual flow. You can watch that in this tutorial right here. But I'm going to cover something that we did differently, which was our post purchase strategy. So when someone would place an order, we would send them two emails immediately. The first email was a thank you email, and the second email was an immediate upsell plus an offer with urgency. Now, let me tell you the reason why I did this. So, statistically, when someone makes a purchase, they are more likely to make another purchase in that same window than at a later time. So, what we did is by adding a huge incentive plus urgency, we were able to successfully increase average order values because we upselled them immediately after they made a purchase. And the next email was sent a day later, and the goal of this email was to eliminate buyers remorse and get them really excited about their product. And the next email that we would send is a product education email to actually show them how the product works, and so we could manage their expectations. And if you have a product that's a little bit more complicated, you can also add an additional product education email. Now let me show you the actual emails which are part of their post purchase strategy. Now, this was the first email, which was a quick thank you email, nothing too fancy there. This was the second email that I was talking about, where we gave them 20% off, but they just had 60 minutes to use the code. So, this was urgency plus a huge incentive, and we gave them just 60 minutes to claim the discount, and we showed them some other products that they could add to their order. This was the third email that we sent, and the goal of this email was to eliminate buyer's remorse and get them excited about the product. So here's what we did. We told them that they made the right choice, and we showed them why choosing WalkiePaws over their competitors was the best decision they could ever make. And we also showed them how their life was going to get easier. So this email eliminated buyer's remorse and got them excited about the product. Now, the next email was this product education email. The goal of this email was to reduce some of the returns that we were getting. Now, here's what we did. We used some copy to grab their attention. Warning, your dog will not like WalkiePaws. And the reason we did that is this is what the problem was. People would put these boot leggings on their dogs, but they would not give it enough time for the dog to get used to it. And they would end up returning the product thinking it didn't work or it was not a good fit for their dog. Now, here's what we did. We told them in this email that their dog will take some time to get used to the product and to actually give it time. And we also showed them a how to fit video, and we also showed them how to actually care for the product. So this was their overall post purchase strategy, which overall did really well. We were able to slightly increase average order values. We were also able to successfully reduce a few returns. Now, the next part is our email campaign strategy. We would send about 12 to 15 emails per month, and this would include a maximum of 2 sales. Now, each sale could have multiple emails within them, like a sale announcement, a reminder, last chance email, etc. And the next kind of emails that we would send are value based emails like blogs, tips, etc. So I would usually send value based emails after sale campaigns to keep it a little lighter and to show them that we're not always selling and we actually give them some value for being on our email list. Now, the next kind of emails that you can send are product education email campaigns. That's what we did. And we would educate the customers on the product, show them different ways to use the product, different benefits of the product. Now, the most underrated tip to make more money from emails is to just send more campaigns. So we would usually send out 3 to 4 email campaigns per week. And by doing all of this consistently, we were able to make WalkiePaws over $340,000. Here is the proof, here are the revenue figures, and you can also go ahead and watch the testimonial from the founder, Lisa. It's right here. You can click this to go ahead and watch this testimonial. So, anyways, this is how we did it. And if you guys want results like this, you can go ahead and book a free call with me. I will personally work with you and make sure we achieve results like this. If you want to do it all by yourself, I have a free email marketing course that you can watch and learn how to do everything yourself. If you have any other questions, you can reach out to me via email. It's right here. You'll find this document linked in the description. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure to drop a like and comment if you have any questions, and I'll see you in the next one.